Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? Huh? Huh? Man United, man. Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. I told you guys. Don't introduce me to a vibe you can't maintain. And clearly, you're trying to maintain that vibe. Earlier today, I was sat here talking to you guys about Benjamin Sesko. Wasn't my cup of tea. I'm getting there. And I was like, okay, let me chill for the rest of the day. And then the bomb dropped. And it wasn't even from Fabrizio or Ornstein. Some random guy on Twitter. Indicator. Props to you, whoever you are. Because you just made it out the hood, boy. You just made it out the hood, boy. What breaking news that was. Man United contact Brighton via intermediaries to explore conditions of deal for Carlos Baleba. Brighton do not plan to sell this summer, and all sides are aware move may be unrealistic, but MUFC keen, plus should note in coming days if plausible or not. That was from David Ornstein. Let's hear what Fabrizio had to say. Manchester United approached Carlos Baleba's camp this week to be informed on players' situation. Brighton planned to keep Baleba at the club as price tag would be very high, seen as difficult deal. MUFC plan to try get new midfielder after Sesko deal this summer. That's why I asked you. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? I came across a video online of our friend Fabrizio Romano, in which he said, and I quote, as I told you guys last week, do not underestimate Manchester United. And clearly that's the case. Do not underestimate Manchester United. I'm going to put this out there. This is a PSA. This is a warning to the Premier League. Call it whatever you want. Do not let United get Baleba. I repeat, do not let Manchester United get Carlos Baleba. Because if you do, I'm going to be unbearable. And I'm not even that type of person. I'm telling you, this has gassed me up. Word to Skepta. Gas me up. You know what the Bible says? Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. Let me even read it because I don't want to misquote the holy book. Proverbs 18:21. It says, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Manchester United fans all along on the TL have been talking about, well, that money could have spent, the money that they spent on Sesko could have been spent on a different midfielder. It could have been spent on Baleba. And I was like, man, get that Baleba shit out of here, man. I didn't believe none of it because to me, Baleba was untouchable. Because, again, he's at Brighton. He feels good. He feels home at Brighton. He's got 3 years left on his deal. Brighton are a selling club, yes. But I didn't think they would want to even consider selling him this summer. So I was like, man, I don't believe none of that. Baleba is so unrealistic. But let me tell you something about Manchester United this summer. Specifically, Man United don't approach players or a club. Man United don't inquire for a specific player if they don't think that something's possible. It was the case with Cunha. It was the case with Mbeumo. It was the case with Sesko. Man United put in a lower bid than Newcastle, but they waited because they knew when we make our bid, he's going to make his choice. and choose us. So something tells me that something is possible. Do not underestimate Manchester United. Listen, man, this has got me so gassed, people. I was not supposed to record this. I'm guessing you've seen other people. A lot of my peers release their videos on Baleba. What a player. This could be... This could change so much at the football club if Manchester United managed to get him in. Now, don't get me wrong. It will cost loads of money to get this guy away from Brighton. As I said, 3 years left on his deal. Likes Brighton, loves the club. But I believe if he not necessarily forces a move, but if he just goes to the board and says, guys, can we explore? I think it's done. I think it's done. I don't think I need to be sat here and talk about what he can do on the pitch. Excellent ball carrier. How many times have I sat here and told you guys we need a ball carrying midfielder? And there's one right there staring at us. There's one right there that we've inquired for. Oh my God, Manchester United, Ineos, if you pull this off, my lord. Ineos, I will be off your back for at least a year and a half. I'm not going to say nothing about Ineos for at least a season and a half if they manage to pull this off. Now, as I said, it's gonna cost a lot of money. And I believe, given the fact that they've sold Cucurella for 60 million or round about that sum, given the fact that they've sold Caicedo for 115, I believe it's going to be around that. I believe it's going to be between 80 and 100 mil. But guess what? Manchester United got bread. All this talk about Man United being broke, lies. Man United have bread to spare. You know them ones when you watch an American movie, and that guy goes to prison, then he comes out, then he finds a dumpster, goes into the dumpster or behind the dumpster, then there's like a metal case, he opens the metal case and there's a whole bag full of money. That's Manchester United. That's Man United. They just find money out of nowhere. Do not let Manchester United get Baleba because I will be unbearable. 21 years of age as well. The perfect age. These are the type of players we need at the football club. I mentioned it already. Ball carrier, physically strong, can shoot with his left, can shoot with his right, can score from distance, can score from close range, knows how to pass. This is the complete midfielder. You put this guy in our team and we're cooking. People thought the Man United juice was gone. People thought the Man United juice was... There's still some juice left. And we're squeezing every last bit out of that fruit, bro. In fact, forget us squeezing every last bit of juice out of that Man United fruit. The Man United fruit is well and truly still there. We don't have to squeeze the last bit out of that. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If they pull this off. If they pull this off. Cameroonian as well. Hey, Onana, make some phone calls, please. You guys played together in the national team. Boomo, you're Cameroonian as well. Make some phone calls, please. Euro, you lot used to play together at Lille. Make some phone calls, please. Every one of you, get on the phone and make some calls. All of you lot speak French anyway, so make some calls. Chat to him. I know it's very premature yet. Nothing has been done yet. Nothing. Please understand at this point, at the time of recording, there's just an inquiry that has been made. Nothing else. So I'm not claiming to be an ITK. I'm not saying, just to make it clear, right? But I believe, like I said, Man United wouldn't approach Brighton or Baleba's camp if they do not believe that something can be done. They wouldn't do it just like that. They wouldn't do it just for fun. If Man United approached his camp, they know deep down, even with 3 years left on his deal, something can be done. That's going to mean that we're going to have to spend money. But for someone like Carlos Baleba, I'm willing to break the bank. Name the price, Man United would be able to pay it. 100 will pay it. 110 will pay it. 115 will pay it. He's worth it. He is worth it on every day of the week plus Sunday. Oh my God. Whoa, if that happens, guys, I might be like Rant and bring out the shades. And I never wear shades in my videos, bro. But I might back out the shades for this one, you know. Big up Rants every time. Because every time something happens with Man United that's positive, or, you know, some of the rivals are in the mud, he backs out the shades. And I might back out mine. Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen. Oh my God. I need to stay calm. 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 If tomorrow during the day I see any news and of any progress, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Oh my God. But listen, I just came on here to share my emotions, my initial thoughts, because right now it's very difficult to stay level-headed. Like I said, nothing's been done. There's no sign of progress. There's no signs of talks or anything. Right now it's just an inquiry. But still, that's probably the biggest inquiry that got me disgusted in a very long time. In a very, very long time. Now listen, Man United, since you inquired for Baleba, what are you saying? Make a cheeky inquiry for Donnarumma as well? A year left on his contract. Doesn't seem to want to accept PSG's new deal that they proposed. So, I'm just saying, innit? Make the call. Make the call. Do not let Man United get Baleba, because I will be unbearable. You know what to do, people. Road to 20k, closing in on 18. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This season... Anyway, you know what to do. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to leave before I'm going to leave before I say some stupid stuff. Let me leave. Peace.